whole scenario, everything he went through was about the ultimate divine assignment on his life. I'm going somewhere, y'all. He comes to a place of clarity where he recognizes that all that he has gone through, all the trauma he's experienced, all the pain that he's experienced, good morning, all that he has, all that's happened to him, even the betrayal of his brothers, even the lies that were told on him, even the experience in jail, Joseph has a moment of clarity and revelation that all of it was ultimately, good morning, ultimately about the divine assignment on his life, right? It's not that what happened to him didn't happen. It's not that it didn't hurt. It's not that he didn't feel it. It's not that he didn't, have to deal with the effect of what they did to him. But he has a point of revelation that it was all a matter of divine assignment. And here's what I want to share with each and every one of you is that the thing about divine assignment, oftentimes we don't even know we're being set up for a divine assignment when we're in the midst of the setup. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Joseph did not have this clarity when he was sitting in Potiphar's house. He didn't have this clarity when he was sitting in prison. He didn't have this clarity when he was in the pit. He didn't have this clarity when he was sold as a prisoner to Egypt. He didn't have sold as a slave. He didn't have his clarity when he was sitting in jail with the baker and the cupbearer. The clarity came once he confronted his brothers that everything he went through was about divine assignment. And I want to share with someone, you might be in the preparation of the divine assignment. You might be like Joseph in the pit or in Potiphar's house or, dealing with some lies being told on you, right? And so when you're in the midst of it, you don't know you're being set up for a divine assignment. It wasn't until that point of confrontation with his brothers that he understands, this was all a part of the divine assignment on his life. And I want to encourage someone today. Things may not look the way you want them to look. Things may not be going the way you want them to go. There may be some challenges you have to face. There may be some traumatic experiences that you have gone through or need to go through or will go through, right? There may be some things that are happening, right? And those things are real. We do not take away from them. We do not minimize their impact on the person. But what we also realize is that oftentimes a lot of those experiences become a part of the divine assignment on our lives, right? Now part of what I do in ministry is I work with young ladies who've come out of sexual assault, right? Who've been victims of sexual violence. But I can only do that as part of my divine assignment now as a minister, as a pastor, because of what I went through, because of what I experienced, because I was a survivor of sexual violence. I'm not downplaying what I went through. I'm just clear that it all becomes part of the divine assignment on my life. And I just want to encourage someone today. Hey, Stacy, thank you for the heart love. Is that oftentimes what's part of what's happening is God is setting us up for a divine assignment. You don't know, but now you know absolutely. And Joseph didn't have this clarity until he comes to that point where he confronts his brothers and he now sees, God sent me here to save them. God sent me here to save them because they're coming out of 2 years of famine, but they're also about to go into 5 years of more devastation. 5 years where there'll be no plowing, 5 years where there'll be no reaping. And so Joseph has a moment of revelation and clarity of why God sent him. Divine assignment. And I want to encourage someone today, know that God has you on divine assignment. You never know why you're placed in a situation. Absolutely, Stacy. And sometimes that revelation and clarity doesn't come until some time later. It was years later before Joseph has that revelation, before Joseph has that clarity. And so what I want to encourage you with, number one, is don't give up on yourself and don't give up on God. While you're going through some things, while you're experiencing, don't give up on yourself and don't give up on God. But the second thing I want to encourage you with is that God can use everything in our life. God can use everything and does use everything in our life as part of the divine assignment. It's not just for happenstance. And I'm not saying God making things happen, but life happens. But God knows how to use our life experiences, those things that we go through in life, as part of the narrative that goes along with our divine assignment. That goes along with our divine assignment. And some of what we've been through, some of what we're going through is all part and parcel of that ultimate divine assignment. Joseph comes to the revelation that his divine assignment is not just getting the job as second in command over the land, right? Absolutely. Joseph has the revelation that my divine assignment was not the position nor the possession, but the purpose. Y'all get that? Because when Joseph confronts his brothers, he doesn't talk about his position. He doesn't talk about his possessions. He talks about the purpose. And that's what the divine assignment is about. Yes, it was great that he got the job, that he was elevated and promoted to being second in command, having control over all the land, over all the food. He got the keys to the kingdom, right? But the story doesn't end there, because his divine assignment was not the position nor the possessions that he obtained. Not the position nor the possessions. His divine assignment was the purpose. What? So it's not about what we amass in life. It's not about the things we have. It's not even about the titles that we're given. It's about the purpose for which we have those things, or we're in those places. Y'all get that? It's not about being able to say, oh, I'm CEO, or I'm this, or I'm that, or I have this, or I have that. That's not the divine assignment. The divine assignment is what's God's purpose for you being in that position or having those possessions. Why do you have a fleet of cars? Just so you can have a fleet of cars? Or maybe you're supposed to give everybody on your block a ride. So why are you in that position? Why do you have those possessions? Because there's a greater purpose on your life. And that's what Joseph has a conversation about with his brothers in Genesis 45, verse 4 through 7. Divine assignment. So I want to encourage everyone this morning. That's right, Stacy. Show me my purpose. As we get elevated, as we get promoted, as God gives us access to possession and position, it ain't about just having position and possession. It's about the purpose. And that's the revelation. That's the revelation that Joseph has. Why? What's the purpose, God? Absolutely. That's the revelation Joseph has when he's confronting his brothers in Genesis 45, 4 through 7. So that was what we talked about last night, y'all, about restoring the foundation. And then today I do a workshop on I almost forgot. God's blueprint for the family. I was like, what am I talking about today? God's blueprint for the family. So we're going to talk about what I'm going to share today is how God works through family, right? Everything comes through family, whether it's your biological family, adopted family, family that you've created, your church family, your family on, just however you put together family, because family nowadays puts together blended families, right? But God works through family. From Genesis to Revelations, we see God work through families. God works through groups of people, not just individuals. It's about family, right? It's about family. And however your family is put together, God works through families. And so we're going to look at that today. So y'all pray for me for today's workshop. And I think I got to do 2 workshops, part 1, part 2. And then there's a panel. And then I'm coming home, y'all. Coming home for Sunday church. And join us. It's the last Sunday in our Men's Month. Bishop T. Allen Moore, one of my professors, is preaching. Look, word of encouragement, church family, y'all bring every man you know. I need y'all's help. We need y'all's help. We want to bring all the men we know to join us on Sunday. It's the last Sunday in Men's Month. Thank you very much. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you. Pray for me. But invite every man you know to join us on Sunday. It's Men's Month. It's closing Sunday in Men's Month. Bishop T. Allen Moore is going to preach. My professors, wonderful preacher, and we'll have a good time. And look, y'all, it's the first Friday in summer. What? Yesterday was officially the first day of summer. Now, I'm in Virginia, and it's raining. It's hot, it's humid, and it's raining. So you know this braid hair is just barely hanging on. This braid hair is just barely hanging on. It's all ratted and matted. I got to put some oil on it because I'm in Virginia, and it's hot. It's humid and it's raining. That's a rough combination on this braid hair because this is not human hair. I should have invested in going and buy some human hair next time, human hair. But so it's the first Friday of summer, y'all. Y'all have a great Friday. Pray for me and have an awesome day. Yes, it is funny, Loranda. This braid hair, it don't do well in this humidity. This is California braid hair too, so it's responding differently. Thank God for braids. I know that's right. It's responding differently than California braid hair. Uh, so yeah, so y'all pray. That's why I got this scarf on my head. I gotta figure it out. Y'all. Oh, the woes of being a woman. All right, I love y'all. Share this out with someone and know that God has you on divine assignment. And I'll try to edge control. There you go, Stacey. I gotta find some. Some edge control. Some braid control. Oh, this hair is so rough right now. It feels so rough because it's humidity. I walked at the airport like this. Oh, the airport was all cool. I walked outside and that humidity hit me. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not ready. And it's raining. It's drizzling right now, but it feels like 90 degrees. I gotta breathe. I gotta figure out how to breathe again. It's rough. So, yeah, I'm in DC now. I can send you can send some. Thank you, Stippy EP. I sure appreciate it. Oh, Jesus. So anyway, okay, I'm out here. I got to get ready to go. They're going to pick me up in a little bit, and I still got to put some clothes on because I just came out the gym. All right, love y'all. Have a great day. First Friday in summer. Whoop, whoop, turn up. Just kidding. Bye.